Carbon compounds contain many elements, especially hydrogen that contains on smaller extent or a larger extent also. Here, there is a first we have to study the hydrocarbons. Let us study what is meant by hydrocarbons. The compounds which contain hydrogen and hydrogen, only two elements are called as hydrocarbons. We know that the various compounds are there. We also know the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are also compounds in which carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen is also there. So that is the basic difference between the carbohydrates and the hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons means the compounds which contain carbon and hydrogen as only two elements. When only two elements are there, we call them as a hydrocarbons. Now, hydrocarbons are the simplest and fundamental carbon compounds. Now, let us study one by one these compounds. First, that we have already studied, the first very smallest element, very smallest alkane, that is the methane. Now, we have already studied the structure, dot structure, cross structure, as well as the ball and stick structure of methane. Now, let us study about the second structure, that is the structure of ethane. This is the line structure of ethane. You can see here carbon-carbon. Eth means two. Two carbon atoms are there and they are bonded with the 6 hydrogen atoms in this way. You can draw here the electron dot structure also in this way. This is carbon, another carbon, and hydrogen and their electrons. You can see here another electron dot structure of ethane. So this is the second. There are plenty hydroalkanes. You can see the general formula, that is CnH2n plus 2. So you can draw the rest of the alkanes. Here I have drawn structure of propane. Prop means three carbon atoms are there. Every carbon atom is bonded here by hydrogen atom and laterally two. C, three. First carbon atom, second and third. This is the structure of propane. Now, let's study the second one, that is the ethene. This is the structure of ethene. This is called as the saturated alkane. Ethane, methane, propane, butane, all that, pentane, these are the saturated hydrocarbons. The second example is of ethene, that is unsaturated hydrocarbon. Carbon-carbon double bond is there and every carbon atom is bonded with the 2 hydrogen atoms, means CnH2n. This is the line structure and this is the electron dot structure, where carbon-carbon double bond is there, means 2 electron pairs are bonded here. Now, this is the second. Now, ethene, methane, and all that are there. First is the carbon here. The carbon compounds having the double bond or triple bond between 2 carbon atoms, they are called as the unsaturated compounds. Okay, this example is given of the ethene and the ethyne, where the carbon-carbon is double bond, we call it as a ethene. Where the carbon-carbon triple bond is there, it is called as the ethyne. So alkenes, they are unsaturated compounds where the double bond, carbon-carbon double bond is there, and the alkynes where the carbon-carbon triple bond is there. All these unsaturated compounds are more reactive than the saturated one. So in this we studied first, that is the example of methane, that is alkane, simplest alkane, smallest alkane. Secondly, the ethane and propane. We have to draw rest of the all alkane structural formula as well as the electron dot structure. Practice it at home. The second one, that is ethene, where unsaturated carbon compounds having the double bond that are called as unsaturated as a ethene or alkene, and the triple bond, that is alkyne. Let us study various types of carbon compounds: straight chain compounds, branch chain compounds, and ring chain compounds, ring compounds. Now let us compare all these compounds. This is first methane, which we have already detailed studied. Then ethane, propane, and butane. Here meth means 1, the number of carbon atoms. Eth means 2, and prop means 3. But means 4. These are saturated alkanes. Methane, that contains only 1 carbon atom. Ethane contains 2 carbon atoms, 3 and 4. So these are the structural formulae. Now if you compare, you will find these are the straight chain compounds. Now here I have drawn 2 structural formulae of butane, this one and this one. These carbon compounds can be written down, or their structural formulae can be different. This is first one and this is second one. In this straight chain compound, this butane is there, and this is the branch chain. 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. So these are 2 types of compounds, as straight chain and branch chain. The next, where the closed chain compounds are there, or these compounds are called as the cyclic compounds, where the carbon are bonded in the form of rings. This is the basic skeleton. Now you can understand here that these carbon atoms, which are given at the core, and the hydrogen atoms are given at the peripheral stage. So this is the basic skeleton which gives the particular shape to the carbon compounds. Now this is the closed chain compounds. These are the closed chain compounds. You can write here the basic structure, that is of cyclic compound, C6, and you can write the cyclohexane at C6H12 in this way. Draw it at home in this way. That is C6H12. Now another compound I have given here, that the benzene structure of benzene is given. Benzene ring is given C6H6, where carbon in the carbon alternate double bond is given. So this is the basic characteristic unit, and the compounds which contain this characteristic unit are called as the aromatic compounds. Aroma means having the specific fragrance or smell is there, odor is there. So these are called as the aromatic compounds. Here these 2 different compounds, as their structural formula are different, these 2 compounds are different. One, this is one as a butane, and this is the second. So as their structural formula are different, these compounds are different, but their molecular formula is same. We have studied where the structural formula is the phenomenon in which the structural formula is different, whereas the molecular formula is same, that we call as a isomerism, and these 2 are said to be the isomers of each other. So this is all about the straight, branch chain compounds as well as the ring compounds. You are given in your book the various compounds. Try to practice it. Look at it and draw all these structural formulae of each and every compound, so as you can get the practice, and you can write down all these compounds very well in examination.